Okay, we're working on an '02 Ford Explorer Sport. We're changing the shocks and we're changing the sway bar links. We're getting ready to take off the wheels right now. We got her jacked up. 19 millimeter. Alright, there's two ways of taking these off. One is to simply cut them off when they're all nice and nasty. Or the other way is to cut them off. Sometimes it's easier just to cut them off. Sometimes you might want to go through the bottom, which I think it's going to be easier just to cut it off. You can spray them down with PB, hold the bottom, try to take them out. By the time you do all that, I'll show you it's 10 times easier just to cut them off. If you got the room in there. Sometimes you cut through the rubber too. Just however you got to do it. Going to get us some safety glasses here. Sometimes, once you get that piece cut off, this piece is stuck in there. It's all rotten through the tube, so I'll go ahead and cut it off down here. There's your old shock. It's out. Went ahead and took that out real quick. Get that done. Alright, I'm just cutting this a little bit lower again. Stabilizer link in, got the shock in. What we're going to do is we're going to jack up the control arm to level the stabilizer bar link out. That way, when you tighten it down, it's level. You don't want to torque it down when it's at an angle, it won't work right. So what you do is you bring your A-frame up till it sits flush. That's what I do. Then you tighten it down. It'll give you 216 inch-pounds. There you have it. Don't like the way it looks, but that's the way it goes. That's as straight as you can get it. They're nice and squeezed in there, but that's all you can do. Boots are kind of cheap as butt. The upper nut on the top of your shock gets 420. Make sure it's getting tight. Alright, we go for the bottom bolts now. Take the jack back out. Okay, the wheel lug nuts get 100 foot-pounds, and after 500 miles, you have to retighten them. You have to retorque them, or they could come loose. So remember, the wheel lug nuts get 100 foot-pounds, and then you retorque them after 500 miles. You're supposed to get another 100 foot-pounds on them. Just to let you know. Got to recheck them. Just can't let them go. Fords are a little finicky with their specifications. Alright, the bottom nuts on your shock absorber, 360 inch-pounds. I buy used cars for a good reason, because I don't keep them. Just buy you some better ones next time. These wear out. You're going to need brakes eventually. They're not gone or anything, but you're half wore out on them. So.
Yeah, that's what they told me when I told me all
Now,
that.
your wheels get 100 foot-pounds of torque, and then every 500 miles you got to retorque, or at least another 500 miles you got to retorque. Yeah, everything's fine. I squeezed together your teeth on your shocks a little bit so that the nuts wouldn't pull through, because they didn't give you washers or nothing. But it just is what it is. Wheels get torqued down at 100 foot-pounds. Crisscross pattern. They're smart. If you're not smart, don't torque them down at all then. The specs say after 500 miles retorque them. Or you could lose the wheel and drivability problems may exist. Sometimes you gotta throw a little flavor in there, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to watch boring stuff.